Great. So what I'm going to talk to you now is a new product. We're giving a preview of it here, so it hasn't launched quite yet. But it's called Yahoo oneConnect. And it's designed to help you stay better in touch with all the people that you care about across all the communities of people that you like to stay in touch with. So for example, at its core is what we call the socially connected address book. So essentially this is your Uber address book. It's got all your contacts from all your networks in here. People from your email contacts directory, your IM buddy list, your various social networking sites, and it includes all the relationships that you have with these different people. So for example, it's kind of your straight contacts list here. I've got all my contacts listed. I can deeply link into any one of these people for all the traditional contact details, but in addition to that, it gives me things like their online status, whether they're online or not, or if they've done anything recently that I might find interesting. So, for example, these two people have just sent me an email. That's why the little email icon appears here. The red pulse icons show me that that person has just updated their status on some social network. And if I'm interested, I can dive in and find out what's going in with that specific person. I also can view this information in several different ways. Here's the conversations view. This basically gives me a streaming history of all of my communications with all the people that I know. So whether it's IM communication, email communication, etc., it's all presented here, and you'll see each of these people is using a different instant messaging service here. So I've got Yahoo Messenger, I've got MSN Messenger, I've got Twitter, I've got SMS. So if I'm communicating with somebody, it doesn't matter if I'm using one instant messaging service and they're using a different one. This app basically aggregates all that functionality into one single application so that we can be exchanging messages back and forth, communications back and forth via email, regardless of which system we're on. Now over here at the status view, this is basically a summary view of the social network status for all the people that I know. So if I want to see at a glance what's going on with my friends, I can come here, and whether they're on MySpace or Twitter or Facebook or any other major social networking site, this is going to give me their latest status information. And then this view, which is a little bit more detailed, is the pulse view. So in addition to status information, it's really any action of note that any of my contacts have taken recently. So whether they've sent me a message, whether they've changed their status information, whether they've uploaded new photos, say on Flickr here, whether they have, here's a case here where a fellow just took a trip and Doppler is showing where he just left from and where he's arriving at. So think of the news feed that's in Facebook, where it tells you all the different things your friends are doing, new friends they've made or whatnot. But instead of just being on Facebook, it's across all of your social networking sites. So the pain point that we're trying to solve here is right now to stay in touch with people. It actually takes a lot of work, even on the regular internet. You've got to go to your email account, you've got to go to your IM buddy list, you've got to go to Facebook, MySpace, and on and on and on. On a mobile phone, it's even more difficult. It takes longer to access those sites. Not all those sites are keyed in for the mobile internet. Here, all I have to do is go to one single application, and I'm able to do it all. The last view I'll leave you with is our favorites view. So this one, the pulse view I was showing you, is for everybody in your address book. Sometimes you don't want to know what's going on with everybody that you happen to know in the world. You might want to get more frequent updates on simply just the handful of people that you're really close to. That's all the favorites does. The favorites just basically let you filter down that pulse view to the 5, 10 people that you just want to keep in touch with on a daily basis. So that's there's a lot more to the application than that, but that's kind of the initial kind of in a nutshell 2 minutes or less overview.